When I come back from that break. In fact, and I have somebody in the studio. I think way back last year, as a beginning of the year, now I started America that I need this person on the show because there are lots of questions I want to ask about Oya award schemes now we're organizing outside Ghana. And Oya Mede dot na harmony. He's a personal friend, but me share that on your conversation. I mean, you never have with phone do because when you have a conversation with phone that obey na do bully him. I mean, so my chance, bully me that. So when you if you bully me, I'll bully you back. Dundee, Akwaba.
Yeah, Anna. How do you say?
In your Nanyan. Dundee or your CEO or your Ghana Music Awards USA. In fact, look at that. Somehow you people have an idea the question I am talking about because the man no continue. I'm a mentasi. And Dundee is actually here with a beautiful artist. Now, minim. So don't why and I've been there artist in BC. I phone continue or manage one day, but or answer question now, ma'am. My sweet Juicee.
Hello.
You are Juicee.
Yeah,
Juicee akwaba.
Yeah, nah.
Eh, but so na mun konfunu wol filu wetu ho. Hey, na ya na me na mo wa. O ma me nyime ho a. Kede ye nua. Kede ye nua me tro fa.
Yeah, nua.
Pocho mo akwaba.
Yeah, nua.
And then I have Whitnee D.
Yeah.
Whitnee akwaba.
Thank you for having me.
Identity ya.
Well, I understand it, but
Anti maka tree. Na wo de brofo ya no.
yes.
Nti me shawa horo be beta se pepepe. Denti na nka twi.
When I speak it doesn't sound fluent. It's not fluent.
Oh, okay. So you don't like speaking it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Done. Nana mpedem bi so woda ka ehu aza.
Pa, me ho pa.
Ehu. Sa highlight no do so elefo atwe ni pro a.
Bacho transition. Me ho pa ba wona hu mani. Yeah.
Nancy no ya na mo wonder because I minim that dark one she na nyubri. But me show bi nyubri no she dark.
I be more than here for life, but I made a transition, so I see you. Yeah. Wona hu mani.
Na America for what to the name.
Michelle, so skirt red.
Biscuits on a pink on your red.
Oh, okay. So red and pink.
Auntie, you wear deceive or a pink. And no, I don't a pink a violet no who wom kaka.
And I was cream. And I was cream.
A cream don't say bohune pepe.
Oh,
okay. Don, how was the last Ghana Music Awards USA?
Oh, the past one.
The past one.
That's the greatest. I mean, the biggest so far. And this year, I mean, I can say, sir, we have progressed. We do baby. I think, sir, you do baby. We have taken off. So maybe we'll just cruise from the rest of the years. Because they're playing a bit tour. A taxi. Then before it speeds on a runway and then takes off. We taxied the first year. Second year, we were on top speed, and then we are now in the sky. So yeah.
I think immediately after the event, let me take interview with them, and you mentioned an amount, and I said that was the budget, 100 and something thousand, was a BB.
Yeah, for the event itself, that was the total budget for the whole year. Let's say $120,000.
$120,000. And after the event, are you able to break even?
This year, I would say we broke even. Yeah, this year we broke even, but the previous years we made losses. So,
losses.
Yeah.
And you know, what do you think was that one thing that you did that made them difference this year for you to be able to break even?
I mean, it's funny. This year, we paraded more artists even this year as compared to the previous years. Okay. Last year we had only one headliner, which was Samini. But this year we had Kofi Kinata, Dana Hamilton, Famiye, Sonny Badu, all these great guys performing. And you would think, oh wow, this is hard year, then it means we are going to pay more. We actually paid more, but we did some check and balances, and we did some few balances here and there, which really made us break that even. And there was a strategy we took, which last year, it was the year before. You don't really know what you are doing until you do it. And then when you sit back, you do your cost analysis, and you do you check your balances and see where you overspent, and then you cut down on where you did well, then you make sure maybe oh yeah well no, you do the same thing and do it better. So this year we actually sat down and did some few feasibility studies into where we were going. Like, you know, we don't host the event in one state. We go to different states. They check it, the prices of the venues, the cost of production. Take so many things into consideration. Realize, well, if you go this direction, we're going to break even or make profit. We nearly made profit, but last minute cost me by of let's say or offset some other things and I can see. So yeah, I mean we did well this
year.
The
next event, now are you still going to involve a lot of the A-list artists?
In Ghana, well, we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
We will see.
We
will see. I don't even know if I will use any of them, but we will see. That's what I'm saying.
You don't know if you use any of them. I'll come to your ladies. But you don't know if you use any of them. No, there is one problem.
We're passing. Okay, yeah.
So there is one thing that I personally don't understand.
Okay.
I remember I think I had Kwesi Ernest on the show some time ago, and I asked him a similar question because Onusu a different award scheme in a different country. Sir, what year? So you are here. So the headline is Ghana Music Awards USA. There are Ghanaian artists with USA. But then what I have realized here, almost all the award schemes now occur outside Ghana.
Almost all, not
almost.
all.
Almost. I'm using almost because now there is some going on somewhere. Publicity hasn't been that much on internet. That's why I'm using almost. Categories no babano. Now, about Ghanaian artists, no, most of them are in the categories out there. Meanwhile, say you share in front of Miss Ghana USA, Miss Ghana UK, Miss Ghana what. One from Crawford fi Ghana ha to represent Ghanaians there. They pick Ghanaians there to represent Ghana there. Incidentally, no urban award schemes na won't focus on only the Ghanaian artists who live in the respective country that awards is being held.
I think you are talking for us.
Then I'm talking for you. Then me put some question as I'm talking for you. Do. That is what you do.
That's why you say this too beautiful.
How many artists who base Ghana have? No, we're nominating one for last year.
I mean, we gave them 10 categories and we gave Americans like 20 categories.
Abba category.
Okay, so now you want to hear. And because so maybe like let me explain it. Okay, so sorry. Realistically, first year, we realized that the first year was we are doing a mistake. We are doing a big and huge mistake. What mistake I and they say your friend is saying we were giving more nominations to the Ghanaian artists as more than the ones in America. Meanwhile, America event here, you know. Americans attend the shows more than the Ghanaians. I'm like, okay. So the first year was 34 categories for the Ghanaians, and then we reduced it all the way down to 15 for the second year, and this year we gave them 10. No, last year we gave this year was 15. This year we gave them 10. Next year is going to reduce to 5.
So,
you understand? So
does it mean that a time would come?
A time will come. We will only nominate only artists of the year. Reason why I was Ghana Music Awards USA. You can't cut our motherland off totally.
But on the mechanics,
and I may explain that show. No.
Whitney is in USA.
But they have more categories.
She's Ghanaian.
They have more categories.
So if you are using Whitney and other artists who live in the United States, you haven't cut Ghana off. They are still Ghanaians.
No. And because they don't apply. Most of them don't come to Ghana to do publicities.
Okay.
Most of the artists in America, maybe mention 5 mamia. You may be able to mention some of them because you know some of them. But the layman on the street, ask them to mention about 10 American artists. They will not be able to. What do you say? So it is Ghana Music Awards USA. USA because we have artists based in the USA. who deserve the spotlight, and that's what. And they are our main people. They're the main people we even do this for.
Okay.
Not for the ones in Ghana. Okay. Ghana funny there. Just as I say, pass by for yeah, they almost count because they are in the modern land, and we also need to project them while in America. These guys are here. We are projecting them in Ghana.
Here.
So we also have to project
Juicee's
the ones in Ghana to the ones in America. So that's what we are doing. There are some artists in Ghana on your A-list. You would think, sir, it was a bit surprised you say me, but artists be doing. So I perform me. I want me event last year. A Ghanaian lady asked me, say, once no.
Because Onyim
Maybe I know what you but Onyim artists no.
Okay.
You know, there are some artists on Onyim is bigger than them, the artists. I don't want to mention names, but the artists be her. Who bought Onyim on better, but who is he? You understand? And so they think sometimes they know them there like that. That's why they are not filling venues.
But then Ekade this year, I'll come to you ladies. But I'm close so we'll come to you ladies. Ekade last year where you see only one A-list artist to headline Ghana Music Awards USA.
Yeah.
That's last 2 years. But last year, a pick quite a number, and you were able to break even. Are you using these A-list artists as bait to sell tickets?
Oh, I mean, listen, in America right now, and it's a fact. Me, I don't lie. Because I'm not scared of anybody. I say it as it is. Okay, now listen. In America, the Ghanaian in America will ask you, artists benefit Ghana ever for performance.
Okay.
So like this year, Ohio, they ask us, oh, now why not Modeba? So it's okay, the gospel artist say, how much? I say, well, then I'm okay, but she's not enough. It's okay for me. Oh, I mean, it's fine, but it's not enough. It's okay. Kinata is okay, good. We are good to go.
Okay.
And so how about something bad? So yeah, add him to it. I'm a business guy. I'm in this for business. I'm not in this, apart from the fact that I'm impacting on people's lives. Still, I'm expecting to make money and other stuff.
Sure.
The ones in America, like I said, their families are the ones who come to the shows. Remember this year, I played our 4 artists who are based in America. Actually, I'm performing American were even more than the ones from Ghana.
From Ghana.
Because I had Archipelago, I had Jehovah, one leg. I had KK Aponsa, I had C, I had some Bobisa. I had all these guys performing, and they were more than the Ghanaian artists. Still, we filled the venue, and it's a strategy. I mean, yeah, event to America, I mean, filling venues there. So you do a feasibility study, look into the system, and find out artists been at this point of time, no, but then a bar from Ghana, I'll be able to sell out the event. What I said, and you use those artists. Sometimes, again, it doesn't mean that we don't use the artists in America. Like I said, we use about 5 of them because they are families. They also have fan base. If you go to school or basically go to school, so when I put her on stage, which she's going to perform at the nominee announcement, when I put her on stage, guess what? She went to school in America, so she grew up in America. She has friends who will come out to support her. If even she brings about 50 people to come and support her, that's like a sales for me. The same way on also, sir, what I said. They also have friends. And that's the way we do business in America. The Ghanaians, they come and add to their way. And you pay tickets. Yeah, they just add to the numbers.
They just add.
Yeah, they just, because like I said, we used about 5 or almost 6 artists to perform, who are based in America to perform this year. And we still sold out. And guess what? This year, nominee announcement, April 15th, Ubisan Obega show. The place was fully packed. And we never brought any artists from Ghana. Yes. We had Pope Skinny performing, prior Eugene performing, Jehovah performing, Hetikoji, Melissa Yankee, Unfritete. All these people performed. And they are all American based. And we still sold out the event. So I know I'm pay and Ghana for one pay. And like I can say, I can fill a venue without the Ghanaian artists. Which I've done. It's a proof. I sold about 600 tickets in New York without the Ghanaian artists. And I sold 800 tickets with Ghanaian artists. So it was only 200 difference. Yes, correct. If anything, ticket sales, I'll be able to sell more than that. Without the Ghanaian artists, with using just the American artists. They just add to the numbers.
Okay.
And that is why they are not filling the venues in America.
That is why they are not filling. No, in America, when you
oh, I mean, people feel say anymore very well, but they don't know most of them like that.
CCI, you are into artist management. You've actually been into artist management.
I was an artist. I am not an artist manager. No, I'm not.
Nti,
No, this one, she was a nominee. She was a nominee.
Okay.
She is an upcoming artist in America.
Okay.
GMA USA, what we do is when you get nominated and you are based in America, anytime I'm going on a media tour and you are in the country, I tag you along so that you throw more spotlight on you. So that's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
The only I was
Auntie Whitney D on your way here.
Oh.
They said don't D na Whitney D. See what you Mr. and Mrs. D. Oh, it be some for but what you Mr. and Mrs.
Oh, really? Wow, Mrs. D. What's up? No.
Whitney. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Whitney, is there in your watcher?
Yes, since I was 8.
Since you were 8?
Yes.
8 in there, Banyum.
Not what you know.
And I'm what's in a fear now? What to know where you did, you know?
No. At 8, I was in a church band.
In a church band.
Yeah.
And see, about time they decided, pardon, now professionally, I want to do music.
At the age of 14, that's when I was like, I want to take this seriously. And my mom linked me with a producer, and I started going to the studio, started writing. My mom also helped me write, and that's when I started taking it seriously. I'll say at the age of 14.
14.
Yeah.
And see, how many songs you have to your credit?
Released or not released?
Released.
Okay, released 4.
4.
Yes.
Out of the 4, Moyens in Ebakade, this one is my biggest hit so far.
I would say Particular.
Particular.
Yeah, featuring J. Wills. The second song I performed.
The second one you performed.
Yes.
Abba does not motivate you to write that song?
It's just a general love story. Nothing really motivated me for that song.
Are you in love?
No, not right now.
Not right now.
Not anymore.
Are you
last
looking
year?
forward? Last year.
Yeah.
See, why not so Wanakuma?
Oh, that's personal. That's last year, but I'm no longer in love anymore. So.
But last year, no relationship, no one or 7 in Yanku breakfast. I want to serve beginning breakfast, and I don't know serve breakfast.
He served me breakfast.
And what so Wakuma?
Yes.
And he said, when you finish nursing your heart, you fall in love again.
I finished. I'm okay.
You are finished. So now you are open to date again.
Oh, I'm open, but I don't want to date right now.
So if you are ready to date, what would be your ideal man?
If I'm ready to date, my ideal man, he has to be tall.
Okay.
Chocolate.
Okay. Chocolate, my income.
Have a lot of money.
Very necessary.
And be interested in like family oriented and stuff. Yeah.
Family oriented guy. Yeah. Beautiful. Nanti obia pebenyin tintin amafon hwana one.
And once I teach you so.
Oh, they been with them besafun tintin amano. Oh ya na. Wo petenten phone. Juicy.
Hello.
You are juicy. Yeah. You are juicy ankasa. Ba na chede mon crofo no wo echi won nya sam papa. Bampo chesa won I will share teach.
Pache.
How long have you been in the USA?
For 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
But then you go and you come?
No. This is my first time coming back.
After 6 years?
Yeah.
US, are you in school or you're working or everything?
I go to school, I work too.
Yeah,
okay, so I just started my music career.
If you could just or you're dubbing,
okay, so to me, it's like not me sorry when I was in Ghana.
Okay.
But I didn't take it serious.
Okay.
And if you go to my Instagram or whatever, you realize that I dance a lot. Okay. So it started as like music, dancing, but I was taking the dancing really serious. So I think last year somebody saw me and be like, oh, can you go into the Ghana African Most Beautiful USA?
Okay.
So I participated and then I lost.
Oh.
And that actually gingered me to start
music.
Yes.
But then they told you what when you decided to do music, now your gospel.
I actually twerk a lot. And I can't twerk for God, so.
And so I come and let you watch up with them. No, I there. Well, I can't wash it because they don't twerk watch up with them.
Exactly.
But then you like to show a lot of skin.
I do.
Why?
Why do I like to show a lot of skin?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I feel like it's natural and probably I want to show it off. I don't have a specific reason as to why. Just want
So
to.
when Dawn sent me your pictures
Right,
for my flyer
right,
or for the flyer, the first picture he sent, I told him straight, I can't use this
right,
because there was too much skin.
right.
Are you using that as bait to get people to listen to you?
No.
So would there ever be a time where you would stop showing skin?
Not for now. Not at the moment. No.
Not at the moment.
Yes.
So within the next 10 years, you still will be showing skin?
Well, it depends on where I'll be in the next 10 years. Yeah.
Is
If
it
I'm married
because you
with
don't-
kids, then no.
No. But then, if the kids come, they say the internet never forgets.
Right.
Let's see, so no. You can't do marketing of your stuff without involving social media,
Right.
without involving the internet. Nti say, still, the images of you showing so much skin or hormone.
Right. Yeah. I think you're right, but I also know all of that. But this is what I want at the moment.
This is
So
what you want to do.
yeah.
We've had artists that I'm not Miss Bell say Erisha ma man care with you. We've had an artist like Miss Bell, started beautifully, now we show a lot of skin. We live in a world where men think that if you're somebody who shows a lot of skin, they can take you.
Some men.
Some men,
Good.
not sure into them.
Nah,
You. Some men think that if you show a lot of skin, they can take you at will. A lot of people, a lot of men did a lot of nasty things to Miss Bell because she shows skin. We do not understand that it is my body. I have chosen that this is what I want to wear. This is what I feel comfortable in. Aren't you afraid that people would objectify you based on how you dress?
Right. I'm not afraid at all because I would say Miss Bell had a time, that was way back then.
Okay.
Like it's a lot of development now. We have securities, we have like
But she
cars.
didn't have security then?
She didn't have security then, maybe. But now like it's different. Like the law works now, you know, and it depends on how you come out. Like you just can't come out alone knowing that the kind of person you are. You know, you just can't come out like that. So I feel like Miss Bell had her time, and this is our time too. So like I said, it's different.
It's
Now it's more. I mean, Miss Bell time they didn't have like iPhones and all of that, but now they do. You know, there's a lot of like technologies around. So no, it depends on like how you portray yourself. Like it's my brand, and when I go out, I get respected a lot. So. So far as you see me on the internet, that doesn't mean that that is the kind of person I am. It's just my brand and I'm having fun. Like when I'm performing on stage, I want to leave a mark, okay? I want to have fun. And I personally don't feel like, as a lady, I'm living my life for men. So because of men, I shouldn't do what I want to do.
Okay.
Exactly. So I would want to be free regardless.
You would want to be free with that.
Yeah.
So it's a every show na say that day you feel like in the Minsha draws number breeze pay, you do it.
No, I don't do that. Like when I'm going on the stage, I actually have like an outfit. You know, there's something called teasing, okay? I have like a teasing outfit, but not necessarily. I like what the pictures you see on Instagram is not what, like if you look at my shows I've performed so far, I dress way differently because I know I'm going to the public. But like on online, it's like just me and my photographer. So we're just having fun. But I'm not gonna wear that kind of outfit to perform, no.
Beautiful. Whitney.
Yeah.
Esha say there ye enyum. Aba challenges na you face.
I'd say some of the challenges I've faced is acceptance.
Okay.
Because everybody is wanting to see, okay, here's another singer. What is different about her? What's different from the last singer we saw? So I would say acceptance. I would say keeping motivated, staying focused. Sometimes you're just like, okay, sometimes you have to remind yourself, why am I doing this? Like, what made me want to start this journey in the first place, and just keep going. So I would say support and remaining focused, motivated are some of my challenges since I started.
Beautiful. Don, what can say na Morgan as a crown?
Now before then, I mean, can be about art fitness and
yeah.
I've got something about if I'm saying Miss Bell. I think the time Miss Bell was molested, let's put it like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the right word, but when she was touched on stage,
mishandled,
let's put it like that. Yeah, on stage, I think the security at the time wasn't beefed up enough to protect her.
Okay.
I think it's one thing that I'll encourage event organizers to look into, like protecting the artists they put on stage all the time, because this is who they are. If they choose to just dress the way they dress, doesn't give, like what can be, doesn't give you the right, the prey to play on them, like to take advantage of them. I don't think say you the man walking down the street because the chef bosses, so a lady should come and grab your nuts and pull it. You don't want all those things. We have artists who go on stage who don't wear nothing. You know, they go on, the men, they go on stage, Shatta go on shit and wear nothing, but we don't see the men touching their skins or the women touching their skins. Even though sometimes the woman does, you understand? But I think it's high, it's part of the game, or it's part of the industry, but I think it's high time we, the event organizers, protect this. If they are in public and they are doing it by themselves, that's different. But we, the event organizers, make sure we protect them whilst they are on stage. And that's one thing I take very, very, key interest in, and make sure all the artists who come on my stage are protected.
Protected. Before I ask them, Juanonyuma will promote this and where we can get them to listen to them. Don, there is this question I want to ask you. When you were speaking earlier, Ekade se ebisa a Ghanaian, de ombo some Ghanaian American artists, it will be difficult for them to mention some names, except on one way to Mwaba promotions. In Ghana here, a lot of the artists, Ejuma Oje, Anye Enyomoto.
Of course. Yeah.
So there is enough time for them to go on tours and all that. But when we go out there,
it's different. Yeah.
Or school, or Ejuma, or Enyoma Kahu, do you think that because of how life is out there, it has been a disadvantage to them in terms of them promoting themselves?
Definitely. That I would say that's 100%. Like I said about America, like seriously, that's 100% true. Because even me, as an event organizer, apart from the fact that I do businesses and I still work 9 to 5, you understand? And I have to take time from my work schedule, come to Ghana to promote my event, and then go back and also promote my event in America. I don't need to do all this thing if I have a free time to myself. I just use my, I just come here anywhen or anytime I want. But I have to be on schedule, you understand? It's the same thing with, I was a gospel artist actually.
Yeah.
And when I was a gospel artist, it was the same thing I faced. Like, you have to go to work 9 to 5. Sometimes you know about short crap, what bread? You know, so you have the vibe, you want to do it.
But I'm
bread. So sometimes you just record a hook. So it takes us a longer time to write music. Real inspirational, real good music. As compared to more Ghana, because that's all they do. But me, when life experience at work will give me a vibe and I'll write it down, go back home and then record before going to the studio. And after that, come down to Ghana, buy tickets, come down to Ghana to promote. Hurry up and go back to work. So yeah, it's true. The ones in America are really struggling when it comes to that particular arena of their life or that sphere of their life. When it comes to their music, it takes them a long time to come up with hits. Then worldwide, no matter. You understand? And this is the other thing. If anything, and that's the reason why GMA USA was born.
Okay.
What you just said is the reason why GMA USA was born. Okay. Why? Because one, there are fine artists in America who are doing very well in their various states. You understand? But guess what? They don't get all these nominations. They don't get these recognitions. They don't get these awards. So GMA USA came. I did a lot I had to do. I did a lot of tours I had to tour. But I didn't get any nomination. I wasn't nominated at any awards in Ghana. Even though I was promoting my music in Ghana. I'm like, what is it? Like, as if we don't have anything better doing in America. You understand? So then I came up with the GMA USA concept, where we celebrate and honor the hard work of the artists in America. And that's the reason why today they are here, you know, with me. So that's the concept of GMA USA. And that's exactly the reason why we decided to do GMA USA.
GMA USA. Juicee, you haven't been in the industry for a long period. How easy do you think it is to be in the industry?
I would say I want to, you know, experience a year or two, because it's just like it's been 2 months. So
2 months?
Yes.
Wow. 2 months. And how has the 2 months treated you?
I would say that the 2 months has treated me well, because I just released my song, and so far, like I've been able to perform for like 7 stages. So
oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, so I would say so far so good.
So far so good.
Yeah.
When you're in title, yabazi.
Allow cash out.
Hey, who made you allow cash out?
I like you to turn the car for my sake.
It's kind of way far.
Magnum.
But you're 10%. So which platforms are the songs on?
So it's on all music platforms, Audio Mac, everywhere.
Baby,
and then if you go to YouTube, we have Juicee Music, you see the video and everything. Yeah.
Title ne allow cash out.
Yeah.
And you bring me allow cash out to me. Allow cash out.
Yeah.
How good is it doing?
As a new artist, like I think it's doing good, cause like seeing like 40,000 views on YouTube. Like I'm excited to do more. It pushed me to do more. So so far so good.
Are you the one who financed your career?
Yeah.
You write your own songs?
No.
I say a large beer on the car.
Oh, say be an large or turn the car do be feel. So them be say am peda me dada me turn we busu fie no. Nse ko turn we busu fie no ya na exam am. Ode mo me pe mo twed. Baba be artist one time. So now you work on your own?
Yeah, I do. I don't have any record labels so far.
But are you looking forward to working?
No, not yet.
You want to be on your own for now?
Yeah, I want to be on my own for.
Don't you think, or don't you believe that, like Don said, because there's a lot on your plate out there, when you're working on your own, you'd be at a disadvantage as compared to when you're working with a label where they put everything in place and then you just come and do your part?
Right. It actually depends on the label you're going into.
Okay.
Yeah, because like we've all heard of stories, we've seen some too, and sometimes I just want to relax and see how it's gonna go before I take that decision.
Before you take that
decision.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Whitney, but what's one you say platforms now?
Yes, it's on all streaming platforms.
All streaming platforms.
Yes.
What's the title on it?
One is Acoustia and the other one is Particular.
Particular.
Yeah.
You said you have 4 tracks.
Yes.
And see the other tracks no so.
The other tracks I'm not promoting them, but
you're not promoting, but they are all on.
It's on my YouTube page.
And say say we punch in Whitnee D.
Yes.
All the songs.
Everything would come.
How do you spell your Whitney?
WHITNEE.
Oh, okay. So Whit and then knee, as in NEE.
Yes.
When you guys change the name, how the name is spelled, doesn't it affect the number of people that get access to the pages that your songs are on?
No, because I feel like there's a lot of Whitney with a Y out there singers. So if somebody said, oh, Whitney, the one with the double E, they'll be like, oh, okay. They type it in and all my stuff will come out, not just Whitney, which one is she? So I feel like it sets me apart from the other Whitneys with a Y.
Beautiful, beautiful. What social media handles you are busy?
It's Whitnee D official on all social media handles, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Baby,
Oh.
Okay. Don, in 30 seconds, what should we expect the next Ghana Music Awards USA?
Okay, so right now we are cruising on cloud 9.
Okay.
Expect the best and the biggest. So, and